Have you ever felt someone slowly pulling away from you? Without saying a word? No fight, no clear reason, just a shift. They text less. They seem distant. Their energy changes. And suddenly you're the only one trying. You replay conversations in your head. What did I say wrong? Did I do something? Was I not enough? The silence feels heavier than any argument. And the worst part is, you don't get closure. But here's the truth most people never hear. When someone loses interest, it's rarely about one mistake. It's rarely about one sentence. And most of the time, it's not about your worth at all. Interest doesn't disappear overnight. It fades quietly. And it fades for psychological reasons. In the beginning, everything feels new. Conversations are exciting. Attention feels addictive. Your brain releases dopamine. You feel wanted. They feel curious. But over time, mystery turns into predictability. And when there's no emotional growth, excitement slowly declines. Not because you're boring, but because there's no new stimulation. Another reason is over-availability. When someone has full access to you without effort, perceived value decreases. That's not cruelty. That's human psychology. We naturally value what requires effort. If you always reply instantly, always adjust your schedule, always put them first, the balance shifts. You become predictable. And predictability without depth reduces attraction. Then comes emotional imbalance. When one person invests more, the dynamic changes. If you start caring more, texting more, planning more, worrying more, the other person feels pressure. And pressure slowly kills attraction. Because attraction thrives in freedom, not obligation. Not because you did something wrong, but because depth requires emotional maturity. There's also projection. In the beginning, people create a fantasy version of you in their mind. They imagine who you are instead of seeing who you truly are. But once reality replaces fantasy, some people lose the excitement because they were attached to the idea of you, not the real you. Another powerful factor is self-worth. When you secretly believe you're not enough, your behavior changes. You seek reassurance. You over-explain. You overthink every message. You try harder to keep them. And ironically, trying too hard often pushes people away. Because desperation signals imbalance. Confidence signals stability. So what should you do when someone starts losing interest? Stop chasing clarity from someone choosing distance. Silence is also an answer. Pull your energy back. Focus on your growth, your goals, your peace. Energy is magnetic. Someone losing interest does not reduce your value. It reveals compatibility. The real question isn't, why did they lose interest? The real question is, why are you trying to keep someone who is already stepping away? Because sometimes the person who walks away is not a loss. Sometimes they are making space for someone who truly sees your value.